All right, going to try this again. We're starting over. The last stream, I had feedback going. We're going to test to make sure that that doesn't happen again. I guess I'm not going to be testing it very quickly. Okay, so it actually works pretty well. Okay, so I guess that's why people wear headphones. My headphones are in my other office at my other station, so I don't have them with me. So I can't hear my own voice, and well, I can hear it in my own head, I guess, but I can't like hear desktop audio, can't play stuff like that, or else it messes up the stream because it comes through here and it gets through the audio and all that stuff happens. Okay, so I was discussing auto accidents. I know most people, they don't care about that. They care about playing games. You care about doing whatever that you're doing here on Twitch or on YouTube or wherever you're seeing the stream, and that's your day. But when you're out there on the road and you're in an auto accident, you got to know what to do. You call Jacoby and Myers. You call Sweet James. You call a large firm and you get a hold of some of their staff member and they tell you, hey, you need to do this. You need to do that. You need to sign this. You need to sign that. You're giving away a third of all of the settlement proceeds to your case when you hire that lawyer, or 40% if it goes to trial, or maybe even higher. I've seen in some contracts 45% and so on. So be aware that you need to make the right decision before you hire a lawyer. You need to make the decision on the right lawyer if you have a case. Now, to find out if you have a case, you got to get a free consultation. So you call a lawyer who's willing to speak with you to see if they'll take it on a contingency fee and give you the legal advice that you need to make that decision. You might talk to several lawyers. You might call a large law office if you don't speak to a lawyer, or if you're not happy with the answer that you're getting on what they're telling you, you call another law office. See if your case is maybe has some issue with it. You know, if your issue has a case with, if your case has an issue with it, you're probably going to find out. You probably know what that issue is. Might be that you didn't go to get medical treatment right away. Might be that you're at fault for the accident. Might be that you didn't have insurance coverage on the date of the accident. In California, if you don't have insurance coverage, even if you didn't cause the accident, you don't get any pain and suffering whatsoever. And basically that means that the case is worth way less than it would have been if you had had insurance coverage. So even if the other party has like $1 million of insurance, if you don't have insurance, under Proposition 213, you are uninsured. You're an uninsured motorist and you don't get any pain and suffering damages. So how is a case valued? It's the damages that result from the negligent act. What are those damages? Lost earnings, lost income, medical bills and expenses, out of pockets too, and pain and suffering. It's a huge one. So if you want to get pain and suffering damages, you got to have insurance. You're driving irresponsibly, or you don't have the money to have insurance, you're not going to be protected by the negligence laws in California if you're involved in an auto accident and you get injured. Even if you didn't cause the accident. But, you know, that's the first step in an auto accident case, is you didn't cause the accident. The second step, you can prove you didn't cause the accident. Okay, that's the first step. The second step is, what are your injuries? What did you get medical attention? Okay. The third step is what kind of insurance coverages can cover those injuries? And then the fourth step is what lawyer do you hire to get what you need? And this is why I exist. So if you're out there and you've been injured in an auto accident and you're wondering what to do next, how to maximize value of your case, how to protect your legal rights, you call me. My name's Alexander Napolin. I'm a California personal injury lawyer. I've been litigating auto accident cases for like 12 years now. And I also do workers' compensation claims, which are a little different. There's no jury with a workers' compensation claim. So it's just a judge trial. So you present evidence, you have witnesses, You don't have expert testimony in front of the judge. All expert testimony is submitted through medical reports. So it's not as involved doing a workers' comp trial as it is doing a jury trial for a personal injury client, which requires the hiring of experts and a jury trial, and that's 5 to 7 days versus 2 days or 1 or 2 days for a workers' compensation hearing. Now, workers' comp is quite involved in other ways. It's an administrative process that's quite arduous and lengthy. There's lots of different things going on, lots of different time frames occurring. It's all happening in real time, and workers are kind of lost. So they end up going to workers' comp lawyers, and that's what I do. I help people through the process, help them select doctors that are best for them, help them get their temporary disability, help negotiate all of that with the insurance companies, and get them a lump sum settlement at the end and maximize their their case. Now, it might be that they don't take a lump sum value. Workers' comp cases don't always end up in a lump sum. Looks like I got to return some calls before I go home. So it's 5 o'clock. It's time for me to go home. It is Friday. I am going home, and I'm signing off for now. Let's hope this stream didn't have all the feedback. This is just a casual stream I'm putting up. As you can see, my office in the back is coming together. This used to be a cubicle room in my office where we had a bunch of cubicles, but I sold those. I got rid of those cubicles, and now we had all this extra space. So I was like, well, let me move in here and have this bigger office. There are no windows in this office, and it's an internal office. So I'll be here the next year. I'll be here till the end of the year, actually, and then we'll be moving out of this building. But I'm going to sign off for now. I hope everybody's doing good and has a good weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't get in an auto accident. But if you do, give me a call. My name's Alexander Napolin. I'll help you make the right decision. I know what I'm talking about. I've done thousands of insurance claims, including, at least 1,000 auto accidents. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm testing my Restream out, seeing if it's lagging or not, and what's up with that. And check out the Workers' Compensation Lawyer, i.e. the Inland Empire Workers' Compensation Lawyer live stream podcast. That's going to be up this Sunday at 3 o'clock. Every Sunday at 3 o'clock, I have a 10-minute discussion with Attorney George Abuado about California workers' compensation. It's on a selected topic that injured workers need to know to fully understand workers' comp. There's, like I was saying, there's so many ins and outs to a workers' comp claim. Yes, it's not legal advice. What we're putting out is general in nature only, but it helps you, if you've been injured at work, understand what's going on. You can check out the different episodes. Oh, I got to go.